Today I want to talk about the dangers of anger and the importance of anger management. Anger is usually defined as an emotional reaction, a strong emotional reaction towards a perceived threat, towards a perceived injustice, towards a perceived provocation. It is basically how people react when they are provoked, how people react when they are offended, when there's an offense. How do you respond towards that? So it's a strong emotional response towards these defined instances. A lack of anger management, it is what we call hot temper or short-tempered. When a person is said to be short-tempered, it simply means they are failing to manage their anger and they are quick to anger. They are quick to respond. They are quick to react when something happens to them. Now, anger, if not properly managed, it can ruin your destiny. It can destroy opportunities. It can mess up platforms and it can shortcut your future. So then anger must be properly managed if a person is to advance in life. I want to give an example of a musician in Africa, well-known musical artist called Koffi Olomide, the Kora award-winning artist. You know, the one that has packed stadiums and they are all sold out. The man whose career spans at that moment over decades, relatively over 4 decades, 40 years plus. This is a man that is regarded as the father of the rumba music, the music genre in Congo and all over the world, Europe and other parts of the world, especially the Francophone nations, regarded as a rumba maestro, regarded as, you know, a celebrity of high note. Something happened in 2016. Koffi Olomide was scheduled to go and perform in the land of Kenya. And upon arrival at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, that is in Nairobi, something happened. Dramatic things happened. He's in the lounge with his band, with his crew, with his dancers, and it seems like there was a tension, there was a discussion and some misunderstandings that happened. So as Koffi was walking out, the paparazzi are outside waiting with cameras rolling, waiting to take a glimpse of this celebrity that has come in the nation of Kenya. You know, he's big and people just want to take shots of him and all that. And as he's coming out with emotions all over the place, emotions are high. And Koffi is seen kicking one of his female dancers. Just right there as they're walking out, he kicks the female dancer. Now, as he's kicking that female dancer, the paparazzi are having their cameras rolling. They have captured that moment. And in that moment, the CCTV have captured, the media houses have captured, and everything has been filmed. By the time Koffi was leaving the airport to get to the hotel, it was all over, online, media, everywhere, they were talking about it. Before they could go and do sound check, something dramatic happened. The international community was reacting towards that. The GBV community was reacting towards that. The women's rights were reacting towards that. Celebrities and different organizations were reacting towards that. And that reaction, everyone is talking about it. It prompted the Kenyan government to have Koffi Olomide arrested, and he was deported within 24 hours. They said he must leave the country within 24 hours. Now look at the man that is highly celebrated. Everyone is excited to receive this man. But within a short moment, everyone is speaking negatively against him. Within a moment, everyone doesn't want to have him in the country. One of the promoters that we are hosting that Koffi Olomide, when he was interviewed, he said something like this. He said, "We did everything. We tried so hard to have him in the country." Now look at this. The man that they tried so hard to have in the country was now being ejected out of the country. He was being chased out of the country. The man that they were looking forward to have, now they're looking forward to see him out of the country. What was that? It was lack of anger management. Lack of anger management. A celebrity is arrested in the country where he was celebrated. A decade. Now look at that. Prior to that, Koffi Olomide had a career of over about 33 years career. Cemented his legacy, concretized his position in music. But all of a sudden, the man is chased out of the country. And as he leaves, he is landing in Congo, DRC. Upon arrival, remember that this is a celebrity. Every time he's arriving back from a tour, There'll be paparazzi everywhere. The media will be everywhere. There'll be an entourage. There'll be a convoy and people waiting to receive him. And guess what happens this time around? He's arriving and it is the police receiving him. And he gets arrested upon arrival. That very year, 2016, Koffi Olomide was supposed to perform in Zambia. His shows were cancelled. Everywhere, all the shows that were aligned for that year were cancelled. Brands, those brand deals that he had, brand endorsements and all that, they pulled out. Partners that were funding him, all of them pulled out. A man that was highly celebrated this time around is being avoided like COVID-19. What really happened? It is because of anger that he failed to manage. Could it be that some of you have destroyed your destiny because of failure to manage your anger? In the moment, just one moment, everything that you have worked for years can go down. When you hear that people have shot each other, couples have beaten each other, a man has killed his wife, a woman has shot his wife dead, you know what causes that? A lack of anger management. Let me give you this. Patience in the moment of anger can save you years of regret. And I'll take it one more time. Patience in the moment of anger can save you years of regret. Anger is an emotion. Anger is a signal. It is not a sentence. So when anger comes, it signals you that you're about to react or overreact. You're supposed to react. You're entitled to reacting, but not overreacting. Everyone has got anger. Everyone has got temper. They react because if you're a human being, that means you're emotional. But it is not everyone that overreacts. People that overreact are people that are called to be short-tempered and having their anger out of check. But people that manage their anger are the ones that have, mastered their emotions very well. They have studied the emotional mastery. They have subjected their anger and they have brought it under subjection. Anger can destroy everything that you have built over time. It can destroy relationships. It can destroy marriages. It can destroy ministries. It can destroy everything that you have built for over years. Control your emotions. Learn to control your anger before it can control you. If you don't control it today, your anger will control you. And unfortunately, when it controls you and leads you to destruction. That is the message for you today. I don't know whom I'm speaking to, but I want to believe that somebody is going to be blessed today. Remember the story of Koffi Olomide. If he could just have managed to say, I'll not react now, we'll sit down and I'll talk to this person. This is my dancer. I'll talk to her, she might have misbehaved. And you know what? People that overreact or react, sometimes they usually have a valid reason. If you sit down with Koffi and ask him, maybe he had a valid reason to why he reacted like that. But his overreaction doesn't still validate the fact that he did what he did. So today you can't talk about Koffi Olomide without talking about that infamous incident that happened. That means that incident compromised, discounted on his greatness. Whenever you're talking about Koffi Olomide today, you have to remember that. Imagine I'm here talking about an incident that happened in 2016. That is 10 years ago. I'm still talking about it and I'm using it as an example to you now. That is how destructive anger can be. Learn to manage your emotions or they will manage you. If Koffi Olomide had avoided that, he would have performed, his shows wouldn't have been cancelled, and we would have been celebrating him today. Some of you lost helpers because of lack of anger. Some of you lost meaningful relationships because you overreacted on things that you shouldn't have overreacted. Master your emotions.